So Chelsea won. Arsenal won. 10 men. Chelsea won. Arsenal won. Lackluster. Slow. Boring. Predictable performance today. Not good enough. We come out of there with a draw, obviously. We are still top. Whoopee, November champions. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel. Jez's Arsenal. The link will be in the title. That was a very poor performance today from pretty much all of our players. Make sure you smash a like up. Check out Kenny's fan cam, my fan cam. I'm live on an emergency meeting after Matt's, who's after this. This is a football discussion show for entertainment and opinion only. Everything here is about sport. We do not involve politics, personal targeting, or hate. So let's talk about the footy, Jez. And that's a fine. And the footy from the get-go was very, very boring, very lackluster. It was a poor advertisement for Premier League football from two of the teams in the top three. Not good enough. Yeah, from both teams. Like they had their tactics spot on. They looked better. And it galvanised them a little bit with 10 men. However, how we are going 1-0 down to 10 men, I don't care whether Saliba and Gabriel are out, Jez. Zubimendi was awful today. I thought he was shocking. Yeah, Calafiori impressed me. I thought he done well. Surprised he went off as early as he did, but obviously he was on a yellow. But not good enough, man. And going forward, Bukayo Saka, I know he got an assist today. His first assist in exactly 1 year, by the way, Jez, in the Prem. Last time he got an assist was this time last year against West Ham. We beat him 5-2. But not good enough, mate. Not good enough. What did you make of that?
Yeah, we went back to the old type Arsenal, didn't we? Whether some legs were tired today after the Bayern game, I don't know. But one thing I said this on Rashid's show before the game. One thing that concerned me today was would Zubimendi step up to the plate? No, he didn't. He went to type. And the other thing I also said was, will Arteta put the shackles on again? I'm not saying he did, but we just didn't look at the Arsenal that we played against Tottenham. We certainly didn't look like the Arsenal that played against Bayern Munich. Yeah, worry. We've got Brentford midweek, then we've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa have hit a purple patch. I did say the other night on, I think it was Shane's show, that this is going to be a tough game today. Tough game. Tougher than Tottenham. And it proved right. I mean, we got caught out today. It was a definite red card. Don't care what anybody says. You can argue about it all day. But it was a dangerous play. Always going to be a red card for that. You put studs in on a player's ankle, then it's a potential ankle break. Remember what happened to Eduardo. And yeah, so you can't condone that in football. How the hell, after it happened, did Anthony Taylor bring out a yellow card? That's a straight red. Yep. Anyway, that's a story.
He was awful today, and he's normally a good ref for us.
Yeah, it wasn't good today. He wasn't on his game today. But no, it was a bad performance. A lot of players didn't step up. Do you know what annoyed me? You just said that Saka did an assist. That guy winds me up so much. He was selfish today. There was a few occasions there where he could have passed the ball to a better player in better position, and he didn't do it. That pisses me off. Yes, he got an assist. Whoopee bloody do. When there's a player in a better position than you, and you can pass the ball, do it.
Yep.
Because, sorry, that's what you do as a team game. No, not him. He really pissed me off today.
Kenny said the same thing, funny enough. Kenny said exactly the same. He said, yeah, he was greedy, selfish. Yeah, and I was saying the same. Yeah. I was saying either get him off or switch him to the left and put Madueke on the right. And we did that for a couple of minutes and then went back to the other way around. And it was like, they're not a good team, Chelsea, in terms of like, they've got some good players. Their best player got a red card. Their best attacker is Neto for me. João Pedro's all right. Today, they won that midfield battle, hands down. Even when they got a player sent off, Reece James was their best player today. For me, anyway. Yeah, that was shocking. Absolutely shocking. And people are blaming tiredness. We've had 2 big games in the last couple of days against Bayern and before that last weekend against. I want to hear tired. We've heard all week, all year, Jez. We've got a great squad. We've got great squad depth. We're without our 2 centre backs today. Whoopie-doo. We've got these 2 great centre backs that we brought in. So I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, it weren't the defense. Well, to be fair, it was the defense's fault for the corner. Yeah. I don't know what Mosquera was doing. He was just standing there watching Enzo run into the goal before it even went in. Yeah, but at the same time, that was lost in midfield today. Yeah, Odegaard, I thought, played well when he came on. He was trying to get us up the pitch, trying to lead the press. Yeah, but again, it's the same faces that had the best games for us again today. Timber, Rice. Yeah, Mikel Merino, I thought, done all right. Took his goal well. Yeah, other than that, the rest of them were poor, Jess. Yeah, and all season we've been saying that Declan Rice and Timber, every game. Again, they weren't great. I didn't think they were outstanding. But again, they were better than most of them on that pitch. Yeah, I thought I was crap today, Jez, and that is a reality check for us because we've got Aston Villa twice next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Brentford on Wednesday. They've got to dust off and go back again now on Wednesday. Then we've got Aston Villa next weekend. Yeah, then we've got Champions League again. Right. So I'm saying, all these people that were getting hyped up about we've won it, we're winning it, we're this and that, all of a sudden, Man City are 5 points behind us. Yeah. And they caught life at the weekend with Foden scoring in stoppage time after nearly nosing it up against Leeds. Yeah, that's why we don't get carried away, Jez. Yeah, I predicted by 3 goals against them today. Yeah, so people say I got carried away. No, they're not that good.
They're not.
Yeah, and based off of what we've seen, we should be beating them, and that's why it's annoying for me, Jez. So annoying.
Yeah, he's very. I actually predicted 2-0, and I stuck with it right up to before the game, and I thought, yeah, we're going to take this lot. They're not very good. And after our recent performances, I was very, very confident. We've got a tough day out against Brentford coming up. You know what they can be like at home, but we should comfortably beat them. But hey, after today, my prediction. Hello, Jez. What are you talking about? But the fact remains is there was poor performances all over the park today from Arsenal, and I question what the tactics were today. And I said this on 2 different shows this week. It will all be down to the tactics of Arteta today. I'm sorry, Arteta. I've given you praise on 2 last games. You got it wrong today. You got it bang on wrong today. At the end of the day, your team set up. I know you didn't have Trossard. If Trossard had been there, I'd want him to start. He's obviously something happened there. Saliba's got another knock. We don't need that. Well, that's because we've been playing him and he's not fully fit from the Liverpool game when he pulled up before the start of the game and we've still played him. Hello, who knew? But no, not good enough. And I'm not going to sit here getting giddy about because what I saw today was just not up to the levels that I was expecting. And it just shows that it can all go horribly, horribly wrongly. And this manager today has got to take it on the chin and say, I fucked up. I don't think his substitutions were right.
Skelly was awful. I don't know what happened there, mate.
Terrible.
Like, I understand why he took Calafiori off because he's on the yellow. Yeah, but at the same time, don't you trust him then? Yeah, because he clamped up that Esteval all game. Yeah, Esteval had some shots and one of them still all bit in space.
Yeah, still going.
Yeah, they probably land on my patio in about an hour. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, but he took him off as well. And I'm like, why? Why are you taking him off? Yeah, he's already clamped up him. Now do the same with Neto or the same with whoever. Yeah, and it's like, it's so annoying. You're bringing on Skelly, and then guess what? He's a yellow card waiting to happen. What happened? Within 4 minutes, he's got a yellow card. Well, that was pointless taking Calafiori off then, who can actually go forward and cause mayhem going forward as well, Jez. That decision there, yeah, was one of many reasons why we didn't win that game today.
Yeah, and also, I just want to ask, what's happened to Max Dowman?
He went in the squad.
Where's he gone? You know?
Went in the squad. And Cucurella could have had about 4 yellow cards today. Bring Dowman on. Yeah, you could switch Saka to the left or take Saka off. Yeah, Dowman will get him booked inside 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he's tricky.
He'll mix him up. He'll outpace him. But this is where I question his team selections at time. Yes, I've been giving him massive credit, and I think Arteta has deserved it for the last 2 games. But today, you got it all wrong, mate. Sorry.
Yep.
And you should be sitting at home right now, right, eating your egg and chips and thinking of what you've done today, because that was an opportunity against Chelsea. And yeah, and unfortunately now we've got all the Chelsea fans coming out of the woodwork, which they like to do.
I have rattled them all week, to be fair.
I mean, they like to come out the woodwork when their team gets a draw. They're celebrating a draw.
That's how low the standards are slipping at their club, Jez. Roman wouldn't allow that.
No, but that's the standards of that football club. And, you know, I've got more hate for Chelsea fans than I have Tottenham. I'll tell you for why. At least Tottenham fans stand up and admit their shit, right? And Chelsea give it all the big large, yeah? It's only since Abramovich bought that club out and gave them all the billions, they were any good. Before that, we used to batter the shit out of them. They were shit. And they're still shit. All right, yeah, oh, well, we won the Club World Cup. Yeah, what we do? What you done since?
But this is the thing, Jez. Yeah, under Abramovich, he dragged them from here up here. Their fans went with them, with the standards. Brody's come in, and Brody's lowered the standards to here, so now they're here with them. Yeah, and in a couple more years, Jez, they're the blue Arsenal. They can't even see it happening and unfolding in front of them, Jez.
No.
Can't see it. Yeah, but that's cool. Let them have their draw today. Yeah, they ain't beating us at their ground for 7 years. You know how sad that is for a club like Chelsea?
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't won the domestic trophy, Jez, for 9 years come the summer. If they don't win the League Cup, the FA Cup, or the League, 9 years without a domestic trophy for that club.
You know why, Lee? Because they're becoming Arsenal fans. Do you know why? Because they only want the big shit, right? Yeah. Arsenal fans don't rate the FA Cup. They don't rate the League Cup. It's got to be this or that's not important anymore. We don't want the FA Cup. We don't want the League Cup, right? Yeah, okay. When you win fuck all at the end of the season, right, when you could have won a League Cup or an FA Cup, yeah, come and talk to me then.
Exactly.
You're talking bollocks.
And on that bombshell, we're going. What you got coming up on your channel, mate? Jez's Arsenal link in the title.
Well, I'll be on with you tomorrow night on the weekly podcast, best show of the week. And always. Then, excuse me. And then Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, the old school show. And we'll be looking forward to, on that one, dissecting this shower of shit. And then the Brentford game coming up on...
When's that? Thursday you're doing that, yeah?
No, Tuesday. Tuesday.
What time?
6 o'clock, man. It's always 6 o'clock on a Tuesday. It's every week.
Why do I always think it's on a Wednesday?
No, because I have switched it about because of the Champions League.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. 6 o'clock Tuesday. Count me in. Count me in, Jezza. I'm there. We need to dissect it properly. Right, we're going. We're going to record Matty next. Sub to Jezza. Link in the title. Check out Kenny's fan cam. He was at the ground. He's fuming. Check out my fan cam. And Matty's next and emergency meeting. Carefree Lewis should be jumping on that as well. So yeah, we're out. Laters. Bye.
Cool. Take it later.